Recently I posted on my Patreon's page that I have bought 2000 CELR coins at the price of 0.06. This was the current setup that I had, and if I click on it you will see what was exactly my setup, and in today's video I'll explain exactly why I have bought it and what is the realistic price prediction that I have for the CELR coin. Hello everyone, it's Petko Alexandrov and welcome to the trading channel. In today's video I'll be talking about CELR as one of my recent investments that I have in my crypto portfolio. So on my spreadsheet I have the CELR as the last investment, 2000 coins at a price of 0.06, and this was an investment for about $120. So this spreadsheet is available on my Patreon's page, and if you are a beginner to our YouTube channel, on the Patreon's page I share all of my investments. I send buy and sell alerts. So for example, this was a sell alert for the Ethereum where I gained profit of above 220%. And as well on my Patreon's page you can download the spreadsheet and use it for yourself or track all of the investments that I currently have. So CELR is quite interesting coin that grabbed my attention because it did a decent retracement after the move in March and April. And a few words for the beginners: if I go a little bit higher on CoinGecko website where I am doing the analysis, you will see that they have a Twitter community, Telegram, and if I click on Twitter you will see that they already have about 50,000 followers, which is not bad at all for the price of 0.05 where it sits at the moment. And if I open their website, you will see a well-designed CELR.network website where you can read more about the technology. What is it all about? I'm not going into details. It's not the purpose of the video. What I want to focus on is the price prediction and the levels at which I'm comfortable buying it. Okay, so for every asset, when I'm starting to analyze, I look the community, I look at the website. What's the idea? Do I like the idea of the coin? There are hundreds and thousands of assets, so it's really hard obviously to analyze and decide which altcoin you want to buy, or you want to buy the assets that are already listed on some of the exchanges. So CELR is already listed on a couple of exchanges. I have bought it from crypto.com, and below the video you can see the exchanges that I've been using that are trusty, and I don't have any issues when I'm withdrawing, because I know that many beginners worry about that, which is normal. But I already tested quite many exchanges and I'm always dropping the links to the trusty ones that I'm using. Okay, so with the CELR, what's important to point out for me is that we already have a nice support level at the level of 0.04. So this is where the price stopped on the 23rd of April. Then it went higher, and then we had another failure with this, we can say almost a doji daily candlestick on the 30th of May, and the price failed to close below the level of 0.04, which makes it unimportant. And usually when I notice that there is a strong support with some of the coins, I start looking for buying opportunities. And for the beginners, what is the support level? This is a level where the buyers stop the price, or with other words, it means that at this level the buyers get stronger than the sellers. Okay, obviously the sellers are pushing it down, they're selling, they're taking profit or swapping to other coins, but when the price reached 0.04, the buyers are stronger. And this is where I bought my recent CELR coins, and I will explain it super simply. So what I am using are the counter trend lines. I will draw one counter trend line over here. Here it is. So I call it a counter trend line because I draw it against the major trend, which is uptrend. If we look at the bigger picture, okay, we have a very bullish movement, and then we have a decent retracement, which gives us a great levels to buy. Now I will go down to the hourly chart and I will show you exactly what I have done. So here is the counter trend line. I will draw it precisely through these levels, and then what I usually do is I draw more aggressive counter trend line, which was right over here. Okay, initially it was here through this top. Let me just zoom it, but I didn't have a failure of the recent low, so after that I moved it over here. Okay, I'm looking for failure of the recent low, so you can see that right over here the price failed to take this low, then there was a higher low, and simply said we had a new uptrend on the hourly chart, and when the price broke the counter trend line I was ready to buy. However, I wanted to see first the price breaking the level of 0.05, 0.06, because these stops here are important, because it's another important level for the market. So if I go back to my patrons page, you will see that what I said exactly on that date is, however, I wanted to see a break of the 0.06 level first, because it was an important support and the resistance level. Okay, so 0.06 is an important level. You see that the price stopped a few times here, it was a resistance here, then it was a support a few times here as well, here like 5 times, is more than enough to consider it as an important level. So here it is. Okay, 0.06. I will just drop it precisely, and you will see where was my entry. After that, what we had a few negative tweets from Elon Musk about Bitcoin, which forced the whole crypto market to drop, and all the seller trades at about 0.05. As well, I've been using the Fibonacci levels. I will go back to the daily chart and you will see one more time why I said that the 0.06 is important level. Okay, here it was a resistance, then it was a support for a few times, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. This is why I wanted to see a break of that level, but followed by Elon Musk negative tweets about Bitcoin forced most of the coins to drop in the last 2 days by the time I'm recording this video. So what more I wanted to show you are the Fibonacci levels, and exactly with the Fibonacci levels I'll be showing you what are the realistic price prediction targets that I have and that I'm looking at. Okay, so I'll be going back to the beginning of 2021 and the end of 2020, because right over here in September we had a very negative move with the seller, and then the first positive move was this one over here. Okay, the lowest point we consider to be that one over here. You can see the price was at 0.00324, and then we had a positive move, price went sideways, another positive move, and then we had the impulsive moves. So now I'll be taking the Fibonacci retracements and I will be drawing one Fibonacci with the first positive move. Okay, this is the first positive move. I draw it backwards, starting from the top to the lowest point, and you will see how Fibonacci looks like on TradingView. We have retracement levels and we have targets, and exactly I've been using the targets to determine realistic price predictions. So I take another Fibonacci, and when the price breaks the second target, I draw another Fibonacci from the next stop. Okay, so here the price broke the Fibonacci, I'm taking the next stop and I'm drawing it to the lowest retracement. This system works really nice, so stay with me here, I will explain it in details and you will see that it's nothing really hard, and by the end of this video you will know exactly what are the realistic targets for the seller network and for the coin. So now I have the new Fibonacci, and you see that the price went a little bit higher and did a retracement exactly to the 0.618 level of the Fib, and then it went higher, reaching the second target at this moment. So after it reached, what I will do, I will take another Fibonacci from the next stop, which is this one over here. I will draw it precisely to the lowest level. I will have a new Fibonacci, and you see that the target was not reached, and the target is 0.15. okay? 15 cents. This is the next target I'm looking at based on the moves we had so far from the beginning of 2021. So let me draw it really precise, because it's important. Every small change reflects the target. So here is the lowest point of the retracement, and then we have the highest point right over here. Yep, here it is. Okay, now what I do is I look at the second target one more time. It sits at point 15, or this is 15 cents. After the price reached the target, you can see that it went sideways, a little bit down, and it did a nice retracement to the 0.04, and you can see that the 50 level of Fibonacci matches with the 0.04. Okay, it is 0.03992, but this is super close to the 0.04. And when we have nice retracements to the Fibonacci, this gives me a great opportunity to enter the market and to buy the coin. So here I have a few confirmations. First is the retracement to the 50 level from Fibonacci. Second is the support level of 0.04, where the price stopped twice. Third is this reversal pattern that we had from the candlesticks, almost a doji. And then we had the break of the counter trend line. So one more time, I waited in this case to see a break of the 0.06 as well, and I have bought right over here. The recent days, Elon Musk keeps tweeting negative about the Bitcoin, which reflects the whole cryptocurrency world, but I think this is temporary. I personally don't feel like selling everything because Elon Musk decided Bitcoin consumes a lot of energy. It's nearly the same energy it consumed a month or two ago. It's a super speculative move from Elon Musk to tweet against Bitcoin. I personally believe he just wants to buy it at a cheaper level, so I expect another positive moves from the coins. Okay, so this is my current setup. This is what I'm looking at, and if I draw a box where I feel comfortable buying it, this will be the retracement levels from the Fibonacci. Okay, I will take a rectangle, and I usually use the 50 level, and I usually lock it between the 23.6 level up to the 50 level. Okay, so anywhere in this box I'll be happy to buy some more of sellers and improve my average price. Okay, this is in case the price drops. And you see that the price already has been into that box, but one more time, I don't feel comfortable buying for one reason. I want to see confirmations from a few things. As I already explained, if you are a more aggressive player and you want to buy the dips, then you might want to buy every time the price drops into the retracement level, or in this box that I formed between 23.6 and the 50 level. And ideally what I'll be looking at is this counter trend line. I will just increase it. Okay, if the price does something like that, okay, probably a little bit of a drop, and then retesting again this counter trend line, then dropping more to the zone, and anything here that breaks the counter trend line. Okay, this is just a potential setup that would make me happy to buy some more sellers. So I want to see the price breaking the counter trend line, or eventually something like that, which will form a higher low. Okay, here it is, and a break. Okay, so if I see the price forming a higher low on the daily chart, this will make me happier buying it, and as well a break of the counter trend line in the box would make me feel comfortable adding more seller coins into my portfolio. Okay, this is my first entry, so if my second entry is somewhere in the levels of 0.04, I will have an average price of 0.05, and then if the price reaches my target of 0.15, this will bring me over 200% of a profit with the seller coin. Okay, so this is my current setup, guys. This is what I'm looking at. Of course, if the price now just goes upwards, even better. If it drops, no worries. I'm happy when the price drops lower, so I can improve my average price, and when the targets are reached, I have more profits compared to if I have put all of the money in the first place. Okay, so usually I determine an amount that I'm ready to invest. With the seller, in this case, it was $300, but the first time I buy is only with $100 or something around it. Okay, then if the price drops lower, I add to the position, I improve my average price. If the price drops more, I will be looking for more buying opportunities and buy some more. So after that, when the price reaches my target, I will have more profits compared to if I have bought for the whole $300 at the beginning. Okay, this is my strategy. This is what's been working for me great since 2020 after the coronavirus crash. We've been having great opportunities on the cryptocurrency market. I've been sharing many of them on my YouTube channel in my cryptocurrency investment strategy course, which you can find in the description below. I'll be posting as well 50% discounted coupon. And as well, recently I started my Patreon page where I send buy and sell alerts for all the assets that I've been purchasing, and as well I have shared my cryptocurrency spreadsheet, which is super useful if you are building a portfolio, so you can track where you have bought the asset, how many times you have bought it, how many coins you're holding, in which wallet you're holding it, what's the purpose, is it short term, is it long term, and of course at the end of the day what matters the most is, are you profiting out of it or you're not profiting out of it. Alright, so take it easy, don't jump with all of your money into one asset. I always suggest the students and my followers to invest in many crypto coins, not everything into one coin. Of course, over 70% of my portfolio is in Bitcoin, but the rest I split between many coins, and I do a detailed analysis daily, and I share every time I buy or sell an asset into my Patreon page. So check out the links below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new price predictions. One more time, for the seller, a realistic target would be 0.15, or this is 15 cents. And if you have enjoyed the video, thumbs up, and I will see you guys in another one. Take care and enjoy investing the crypto world. Cheers, bye bye.